Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so last night the parrot decided to speak, and boy did it cause chaos in Big Brother's house. Yes, guys. So the first one was about the conversation that Neo had with Doing concerning Summer and Angel planning to nominate her. Yes, guys. Of course, Angel took an offense to that because she said she never discussed anything about nominating Doyen before she went into the diary room, and that Neil was lying. And Neil said that what he said wasn't a lie, and that was not exactly how he said it to Doyen. And it just caused a lot of chaos. There was a lot of back and forth. At some point, Neil was so pissed he wanted to take his hat, his hat from Angel's locker. Apparently he gave her that hat before they started having their issue, and Angel was like, do not touch my locker, and Neil was like, are you going to dare me? Like, are you daring me? Who are you to dare me? And he tried to do that again, and Angel kind of like shoved him, and thanks to Summer, who was there to calm down the whole situation. If not, one or the two of them would have gotten a strike because both of them were really, really angry at that point. Yes, guys. Now, the second one, which is the one I really want to focus on in this video, was about the discussion that happened in the Blue Room between Cece, Neo, and Doyen. I remember that night vividly. So when Big Brother's parrots played everything, Kim was not having it with Doyen. Doyen had already claimed that she said it, that was her, that was what she said, and Kim was so angry. Honestly, I do not understand why she is angry, because it's not like she has not heard this stuff before. It's not like Doyen has not said the same thing that was said in that clip to Perez's face in that dining area. It's not like Perez have not even said the same thing, about his situation with Kim and Cross to the others. So I really do not understand where Kim's anger was coming from. But let's stick with that clip now. That clip that was played by Big Brother. I'm going to replay it here for you guys. Then I will also play the original conversation that happened. Then I'll tell you guys what I think about this whole situation. Please listen.
Babe, go choose C over P. Forget.
The boy bad, the boy fine. The boy fine. P, yeah. Fine boys.
So you use vex talk am.
No, I ask them say, when they pass me, they look yourself. Why they do like Bolly, like
I say it reminds me so much of my brother, God, my immediate elder brother. Now the one boy where I know say I hate her. You know why I hate her? Because I love her. Because anywhere we enter, bro, I declaim her. Now my brother, yes, my brother. Babes, they call me.
That's why. Now why they call her Whitney?
My immediate elder
say
brother.
You look like you should be a parent, but your personality is that of a Whitney. You're just be like girl. You're like, why you did do that?
Yeah,
now.
I bet I will be like that.
Like
Bone face small, bone face small. Make she even find you.
Both of them on a scale. Now, babe, we'll pick C over P, and Pereira is very fine. That's why I asked him. He doesn't look or appreciate himself in a mirror. He looks like a Pereira, but he has a personality of a weakling. He should bone face small. The babe will find him. Remember that Sunday that crossed bone face.
Now, the part one was the original conversation. The part two was the one that the parrot spilled. Did you notice something? Did you notice that there was a difference? Did you notice that some parts were cut off? The part where Neo was talking was put off entirely. The parts where some of the parts where Doing was talking to was also like it was a cut and join kind of something. And honestly, Doing actually said he behaves like a Whitney, that you're a parent, you have to like bone the girl small. Like that was what she said. She never called Perez a weakling. She never said that. It was a Whitney, like he's acting like a girl. You understand? Like, that's what she said. You might not like doing, but I just don't understand. Neither do I like what the production is doing. If you were to play a conversation, play it the way it happened. That first part where the person was like, you will not choose, nobody would choose P over C or C over P, whichever one. That was Cece. That wasn't Doyin. And I don't understand why she didn't own up to it immediately. That was Cece. But now, Doyin is the one bearing the brunt because she's the only one that can say that. She's the only one, like she said, that doesn't have friends. Nobody's going to defend her and all of that. I feel like that's not fair. Why did I cut out Neo's part? Neo was there. Why didn't he say, okay, I was there. I was part of the conversation too. I contributed to the conversation. Why are all of them acting like, oh, really? Wow. Like, what's the wow in there? They all gossip about this whole situation now. It's not like Pere have not come to them in the in the dining area to talk about this. Pere himself even started off this conversation. I remember, I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night. Cece was there. They were all there seated. Messi was even there and he was talking about it. He was even the one that said that he liked Kim and Cross knows about it or something of that sort. Now, from all the information that has been going on since last night, it's quite evident that even before the All-Stars thing started, according to Cece said rather, that Pere actually did like Kim and Cross liked Nengi. Like, they were surprised that when they came into the house and Kim came into the house, all of a sudden, Cross is liking Kim. Meanwhile, he knows that Pere likes Kim. That's my own 2 cents on that matter. And I don't understand why this production is doing cut and join. If there are certain people in the conversation, play it the way it happened. That's what we love. That's what we call a show. Do not try to cut out some certain things to make another person look bad and then make the other person look good. That's what I will not stand for, no matter who it's done to. I do not support that at all. Yes, guys. Now, moving on, Pere also cried. How can I even forget that? In my head, I'm like, why is Pere crying, though? Why is he crying? What are those tears for? Abi, are we to say that his tears too are strategic? Or maybe he thought he was called a weakling and that part really hurt him. Maybe Pere is just, a big ball of softy inside with a hard exterior. Maybe, I do not know. Anyways, moving on. There was also an incident that happened, in fact, a question that has thrown the whole of Big Brother streets upside down. Yes, guys, people are talking about it. Blogs are carrying it. And it's a question that was asked by Ilebaye to Mercy. Hey, so upstairs, I don't even know what they were talking about. And Mercy was just, pacing all around and all that. And at some point, Ilebaye was like, so you think you are going to win before you think you are going to win or something of that sort. And Mercy went off. I will win. What people gonna do about it? I will win. I'll get here to win the 120. And she was saying all this without her microphone. And then when she was saying it, Big Brother called her out for microphone infringement. And also, remember, she got a microphone infringement strike yesterday. Yes. And that was a scene that got a lot of people talking. Some people saying that Ilebaye was the cause of, Big Brother calling Mercy for microphone infringement. That Ilebaye saw that Mercy was not with her microphone and she still went ahead to ask her that question. And even when Mercy was talking, she did not stop her from talking and all of that Ilebaye wants Mercy to get another strike. Some people are saying that was a harmless question. Others are saying that it's good that Mercy rebuked it because it's a spiritual something. And others are saying that Ilebaye was trying to provoke Mercy so that Mercy will react and people will say that she's been bullied. And some other people are saying that clap that Ilebaye was clapping was really, really sarcastic and all of that. Now, I want to bring your mind to something that happened, I think in week 2 or week 3 with Kid Wire and Ilebaye. I think it was that night that Ilebaye had that fight with Venita, if I'm not mistaken. Then Ilebaye went on to say something along the lines of, I will win by God's grace. I'm going to win this money and all of that. And Kid Wire and Co were like, yeah, maybe she'll win, or she might actually win it and all of that. Like in a very sarcastic tone. For me, I feel like it's almost the same thing that happened here, just that one was more direct than the other. Of course, everybody came there to win. I just don't feel like that question is provocative, as people are trying to make it seem. And I also love the fact that Mercy claimed her win. I mean, Ilebaye'S who wants to win. Obviously, in her mind, that club where they clap, she just wants to win. Every of them there wants to win. And people saying that, oh, that Ilebaye purposely asked her a question when she was not wearing her mic. Excuse me, Mercy was wearing her mic, or if you watch that conversation from the get-go, she was wearing her mic. Ilebaye told her to go and have her bath. Then they were still having that conversation. Then it was Mercy that was now removing her mic by herself. So how is that Ilebaye's fault? Like, that's why I tell people, if you want to watch the show, just don't stick to watching clips online. Try to watch the show as it happens. Maybe it will give you a better perspective on things that happen. For me, that whole scene was really funny. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I did not think of anything at that point. I just see it as two people that are like very high having a conversation, because of course they had a pool party and they were drunk. Not really drunk. They knew what they were doing, but like they were a bit intoxicated, right? So that's what I saw. I just didn't read a lot of meanings into it. But to be honest with you guys, when I was watching it, I did not think of any spiritual or deep whatever. I was just laughing because it just reminded me of that thing that happened between Kid Wire and Ilebaye. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. Now, away from the all-stars in the house, let's talk about some ex-housemates outside of the house, specifically Phyna and Chichi. Yes. So you all know how I always say that Phyna should have an interview with Chud. Like, is it Chudy or Chud? I think Chudy. Yes. He is one guy that we interviewed the most controversial people. And yes, he did have a conversation with not just one controversial person from the Level Up season, but two, Phyna and Chichi. I've not seen the full interview yet, but from the extras he posted on Twitter, it looks like it's going to be interesting. So Chichi actually sued Phyna to court. And Phyna, prepared for the court, but at some point, I don't even know what happened. It's going to be an interesting one. I'll find a way to watch that interview and then come here and give you guys the gist. Phyna said that she even wanted to stone Chichi water bottle. Like, it was that bad. But I mean, there's a lot to see in that interview. If you guys have not subscribed, to his website to go watch it, you should. On this note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.